The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited is always in the spotlight, but often not for the good reasons. This time it's the Port-Harcourt Refinery that has got people talking after claims of its triumphant reopening. But before we organize a party and toast to reduced petrol prices, let's get to understand the real story, because it's not exactly as it seems. On November 28th, NNPCL announced that the Port-Harcourt Refinery had resumed operations after years of dormancy. According to their Grand Declaration, the refinery would churn out 1.4 million litres of petrol daily, alongside other products like diesel and kerosene. Nigerians briefly dared to hope until Timothy Mgbere, secretary of the Alesa community stakeholders, came on live TV and poured a bucket of cold reality on the celebration. In an interview on AriseTV, Mgbere revealed that the refinery wasn't exactly refining anything new. Instead, it had loaded just 6 trucks of products. 6! Not the promised 200, and these weren't freshly refined. The products came from old stock left sitting in the tanks for over 3 years. In other words, what NNPCL called a grand reopening might have been more of a grand recycling. And here's the thing, the 6 trucks that were loaded came from the refinery's old storage facility, yet the televised reopening happened at the new loading gantry. The optics was perfect, and that is how you organize a reality show. Because imagine going to a restaurant's grand reopening and realizing that the chef is rewarming leftover food from years ago. As if the refinery's questionable status wasn't enough, there's also drama over petrol prices. NNPCL is reportedly selling petrol at a jaw-dropping 1,045 naira per litre, 75 naira more than Dangote Refinery's 970 naira per litre. Oil marketers, understandably, are not thrilled. They've made it clear if NNPCL's prices do not drop below Dangote's prices, they will stick to imports. Thank you very much. But NNPCL insists it has not finalized prices yet. According to their spokesperson, Olufemi Soneye, the products currently sold in NNPCL retail stations were procured from Dangote Refinery. So, why the exorbitant price? Apparently, fees and levies are to blame. Talk about an irony. A revamped refinery and yet imported petrol might still be the cheaper option. Oil marketers are already flexing their Plan B muscles. Over the past 5 days, 105.67 million litres of petrol have been imported into Nigeria. Clearly, they're not betting on the Port-Harcourt Refinery to solve the fuel scarcity problem anytime soon. And who can blame them? Even the Petroleum Products Retail Outlets Owners Association of Nigeria, Petrowan, is now in limbo, waiting for NNPCL to set realistic prices. Meanwhile, Nigerians are left wondering if this refinery's reopening is just a new episode in a reality show. The Port-Harcourt Refinery saga is just another chapter in Nigeria's long history of overpromising and under-delivering. For decades, the refineries have been more like expensive art installations, pretty on the outside, but not functional. Billions of naira have been sunk into endless rehabilitations, yet fuel imports remain the norm. NNPCL's claims of a functional refinery might have been a strategy to calm Nigerians amid rising fuel prices. But when reality doesn't match the rhetorics, it only deepens public distrust. The grand question remains, can Nigeria achieve energy independence with a refinery system this dysfunctional? Revamping old facilities is one thing, but making them efficient and competitive is another challenge entirely. For now, the Port-Harcourt Refinery is more like a refurbished relic than a functional powerhouse. And if NNPCL can't back its claim with tangible results like competitive prices and consistent output, it risks losing what little credibility it has left. So, what's the verdict? The Port-Harcourt Refinery's reopening feels more like a PR stunt than a breakthrough. Nigerians deserve better than smoke and mirrors, especially when they are paying premium for petrol. NNPCL must step up, especially in action and not just in words. Because at this point, the only thing Nigerians are refining is their skepticism.